everybody thought that my girlfriend was pretty except for David.
Oh my God, I remember this.
And I was always like, how in the fuck does he not think?
Oh
that
yeah,
she's
he
pretty?
has a very specific type.
No, but like Jay, everybody thought she was pretty.
Sure.
I didn't say she wasn't pretty. I just said she wasn't my type. I was just like,
No,
yeah.
you were like pretty clear about how like you just didn't like her. And,
Well,
like,
because you like would egg me on, and I'd be like, yeah, she's not my type, and you'd be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like you don't think she's pretty? And I'd be like, I don't know. I'm just like not into her. No, and it's 'cause she was so much taller.
I thought that you were just jealous.
No, not at all.
Like honestly, I was like, fuck him.
No, I'm just not into like tall girls. That's it.
She's not tall. She was 5'8". She was a little shorter than me. What are you talking
5'8"? Dude, at that age, I was like 5'4". That's like a girl walking in here right now being 8 foot tall. That's like, yeah, that's
Funny.
no, I don't know. She like, there's something about like taller girls that make me feel like a little boy, and they just make me feel like I'm hanging out with my mom, and I just can't do it. I don't know what it is. And then
I mean,
What happened? Why did you break up with her?
I told him to. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, yeah. I really just I don't think it's gonna work.
Hell, you should stop. It's like not fair.
No,
with
she
me.
broke up with me.
Why?
Yeah. She went off to University of Indiana, which is a huge party school, and
Also, let me say this: she's gorgeous. She's very pretty, but just not like my. You know what I mean?
Nice
Right.
try.
No. Like
calm
here,
down.
I could say this. Who's that woman that everyone thought was beautiful?
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. Not my type, but I know she's very pretty. Natalie. Not my type. No, she's very pretty.
You can't say that to my face. That's so rude.
Well, actually, maybe you would be my type, but I just know you too well, so you know.
You're disgusting.
She is your type physically. Brown hair.
She's a little too tall.
How tall are you?
You know what? This is actually funny. David always, like, first of all, he names every single characteristic, and it just kind of depends on the week of what he's into, right? But, like, majority of the time, David's like, yeah, I like a brunette, Latina.
I love Latina girls.
someone under
Latina girls.
5'5".
Latina girls are like I think that is my type.
you said Israeli.
Yes, I love Israeli girls. You said
Women in general
You said
are
white
beautiful.
blondes. Yes. Well, okay. Yeah. You know what? Yes. I like.
Spanish is mine. Israeli is yours. Can we fucking separate them, please?
Well, I
In
think
case-
they're both
Israeli.
beautiful.
Since when have you ever been into an Israeli?
Bro,
person?
Israeli girls are fucking gorgeous.
No, I understand. That's a whole stigma. It's like a thing that it's just widely known that Israeli women are beautiful.
Okay, so why are you even arguing with me?
Because
on
I
this?
just like I've never that's one ethnicity that I never even heard you talk about before in your life, other than like
Oh, he's got a lot of bags of tricks in there.
I don't know. I guess
who's the Israeli that you ran into last week that now you just love Israeli women?
Gal Gadot.
Okay.
I watched the Wonder Woman trailer again.
Oh.
No, I think I guess what I like is just short girls. That's kind of that's like what I'm into.
No.
Hey man, there's a fucking pandemic going on, and you just fucking, I don't know, half cough, half blew some shit at me. What are you doing?
It was a spider. I'm sorry.
Bro, and first of all, great set of lungs on you. I'm sitting 6 feet away from you, and I just felt this gush of wind. Oh, you blew a spider at me.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Great, now me and the spider have corona.
Funny.
Damn, bro.
That was a good sound too. It was like, okay, let's talk about this. I've never seen anybody brag more about how good they are at sex than Ilya.
Oh, what about Jonah?
First off, okay,
No, but Ilya, I believe more.
I don't. I don't brag to anybody but you. Like, I've never said that.
Right. But dude, there have
what do you
been
say?
times where you've talked about how you have sex where I'm just like, I want this guy to fuck me, because I mean I want to see if he can back up all this talk.
I can. I mean, I wish I could show you.
I mean, but the way he talks about it, he's like, dude, I'm so good at sex. I'm so good at sex. And I was like, Ilya, you realize it's not just about like how fast you are, because I imagine Ilya's really fast because he's athletic. But I'm like, there's more to it than just how fast you are.
Like pumping?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's like,
Oh,
no.
God.
He's like, no, trust me, I know all about it. Like, I know, yeah.
Consistency,
Yeah,
like rhythm.
and apparently
Yeah.
you're good at all of it.
Yeah.
That's
And then he'll talk about his penis.
Yeah.
And
Fucking guy.
he brought this up the other day. He's like, David, do you ever Do you ever turn out of a porn because the guy's dick isn't beautiful?
No, I said, do you ever turn off a porn video if the guy's cock isn't good looking? Do you ever do that?
Kinda
You
what
don't
I
ever
just
do that,
said.
Jay? Like if a guy's cock is like it's not a good looking dick, and you're like, I'm
Yeah,
not-
sure. Yeah, I guess I do. If I'm being honest, yeah. Like if I see some like janky porn where the guy's penis is like really small.
Right,
Then
small
I'm like,
dick.
yeah.
small for
No,
sure.
not only small, but just like weird looking.
Yeah, weird.
Like bends to the right. I'm out. You know,
yeah,
like
or
I'm
Bends
watching
down.
uncircumcised. I
Bends
wouldn't watch that.
Bends down?
Bends down's pretty weird.
Which way does your penis bend, Jay?
It
doesn't
doesn't go anywhere right now, David, these days.
Yeah, I'd love to watch you have sex, so.
All right, well, I'll let
You
you,
guys
know.
should do it. Why don't you do
Together.
it?
I can't fuck Ilya.
No, watch him
Oh,
have sex
oh.
and then judge it.
Yeah, I mean, do you have a girl that you're like currently talking to that would allow this to happen?
I mean, me being like, come over. My friend wants to watch me have sex with you.
You don't. Do you
Not
have,
that type of girl, no.
you don't. You don't have anybody in LA that you've been like talking to that like would be down to do that?
I mean, no.
Okay, first of all, would you personally be down to have sex and I watch?
I'd have to like really zone you out. It'd be really difficult.
Well, no, I
And
would.
Plus, on top of that, I'd be like, fuck, he's watching me. I really
would,
need to perform.
You would
now.
not be able to zone me out. I'd be talking during the whole thing.
I don't know if I'd be able to get.
And Ilya's going inside.
Why don't you just record it?
No, I want to be
Oh,
there.
I could record it, yeah.
No, come on, let me be there.
Why?
Oh,
Why is
that's
the
fucking
difference?
weird. I could just record it.
I'd rather watch a play than watch a movie.
Do you have a lot of stamina?
What?
Does it last for a long time?
Yeah, I mean, I've ran to that fucking mountain.
Well, those are two different things.
No, Jay, he fucked the mountain afterwards. He got there, he put his dick in the dirt. Well,
That's
all
why
right.
the volcano's been erupting.
I'm excited.
Did you guys all graduate the same day? You all the same year?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Oh, we were talking about this story.
What?
Like, we graduated. We had that like party at that fucking warehouse. Remember with all the inflatables?
Oh yeah.
And then that was like our whole
You had
class.
a warehouse party?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was like
senior. No, it was the senior
a
party.
senior party.
Yeah.
Like a senior
You're not
warehouse.
talking into the mic.
Where
Gabe.
senior warehouse and like inflatable party.
Were there teachers there?
Yeah.
You're making it sound really cool by saying it was in a warehouse. Like we found an abandoned warehouse and we threw a sick party.
Well, it
was
was
like-
a
it
sick
was like-
party.
It was very cool. It was like one of the coolest parties I've ever been to.
What do you mean by inflatables?
Yeah, it was. Like
I don't know what you
like
mean about inflatables. I don't remember any inflatables.
Yeah, the
like-
jumpy bounce.
Fucking
There was
the
bounce
bouncy
houses.
houses and shit.
That's
Okay.
what the sickest party was.
inflatables.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, but it was our entire grade. Like it was sick. Everyone
It
in our
was a
grade
senior
was there.
party.
Very
bounce
cool.
houses.
Bounce houses. I think there was like a little go karting thing.
Remember the magician? Not the magician.
Magician.
The hypnotist, of course, I remember the
illusionist
hypnotist.
guy.
Why do you remember the hypnotist?
Because of Annie Rumses.
Oh,
Well, who's that?
who's that?
And
She's this girl who was like, come on, you don't
I
remember.
mean, I
her.
remember. I was just asking.
I told you this. It was like
wait, what happened? I don't even really remember.
she's this girl. She's pretty. She's a pretty girl, right? Whatever. But none of the guys would like. She wasn't like one of the hottest girls in school. She was just a pretty girl in school. And then this hypnotist came by and he hypnotized 10 people on stage.
Yeah.
And he told the 10 people to act like they were supermodels.
Uh-huh.
And Annie Rumses started acting like a supermodel, and every single guy in the audience fucking lost their mind.
Yeah.
They were like what she was doing was fucking like so mesmerizing. We were all just fucking in a trance, right? Do you remember? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was.
It was just like the way she was moving around, like she like didn't give a care, like
Yeah,
in the world.
she was like genuinely hypnotized,
Yeah.
and like
Wow.
she was a shy girl. I mean, she was in theater, so she wasn't that shy, but like she was shy to like the rest of
Yeah.
us. But like she completely came out of her shell and put on like this like performance, and we were all like, "What the fuck?" And I remember the hypnotist like whatever ended, and I remember like all of us got into a circle, and like our friend Gil was like, "I'm gonna go ask for her number," and like I remember like it was like a big deal, and everyone was like, "I wanted to go do that," and it was like everybody fucking looked at her different. Like you can ask anybody in our high school about the day Annie Rumses like became Annie Rumses. That was the day. she's married now after the hypnotist.
She different after the
someone
hypnotist?
proposed to her right there. No, she wasn't different. And the best part is she came out of it.
You had no idea.
She had no fucking idea what she just did. Like, could you imagine that? Like, she just came out of the fucking hypnotist. She's like, why the fuck is every guy coming up to me? Like, what the? Could you imagine that? Like, being a girl that, like, you know, not like every guy was like
Pining after.
drooling over, and then you come out of this hypnosis, and all of a sudden, every guy in the school wants you.
I don't understand that how you can get hypnotized
I was
and
just
then
gonna
not
ask. You
remember.
think that's real?
What do you mean that she got?
Just like in general, like
How do you-
hypnosis.
Yeah, how do you not remember it?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Don't you?
I don't know if
remember?
you don't remember it. I do think it's real.
I guess.
I think it's like
You think you can get hypnotized?
no, I can't. But
we
like
tried to get hypnotized once.
but I think if
It
you
didn't
let
work.
yourself get hypnotized, you totally can. Because I think it's all in like if you're letting yourself do it, your body will do it. It's like you're almost like you're almost giving into it. You're almost like you're saying yes to it. Like it's not like I don't think hypnosis can work. Like no one will ever be able to be hypnotized if they don't want to be hypnotized.
Right.
Like that's how it works. But if you like are giving into it and then the guy's like put your right arm up and then you like start slowly doing the movements that he's telling you, I think like subconsciously you're going to start doing everything he's saying even without thinking about it because you're just like letting him like control a part of you. I don't think hypnotism